fucking work the first time we try and do it. I mean,
God.
what kind of expectations you got going on?
It's just been a bad fucking day all around.
Yeah.
It gets frustrating that I do everything right according to Google.
Mm-hmm.
I pour over all their crap, all of their guidelines, and they will still sink the website after gaining so much momentum.
I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense at all.
I don't know, maybe some manual person there didn't like the theme. Anyway, it is 7 o'clock. I guess let's get this on the road.
Okay. Good thing my game just finished.
Pop out.
There's Shadow. Shadow's like, I'm here. I'm
That's
here.
heavy. And I have support sending me messages.
Okay.
They need somebody to do something on one of the tutorials. And I was told that they have to do their own shit now. What's this guy going on about this time?
Hi.
Going on about how I do everything right according to Google, and they sunk Crossing Colorado again. I was gaining so much momentum the last couple of months rebuilding the site, and then it's like they just said, fuck it.
They were like, nah.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Almost as bad as 2018, when I was getting like 200 and some odd visits a day, and it dropped down to less than 20 overnight.
Yep.
They did the exact same thing again. I was getting up to 80, 90, 100, and then the next day, 23. The next day, 19. Now what? Well, that sucks. Yes, it does. It does suck.
Well,
It
that
just
was
goes. Ever since the Medic update, somehow my website got lumped into scams, which is stupid because everything that is on my website is based in science. I even link to the scientific articles to prove a point. What it is I probably irked some millennial snowflake
there we go.
because I am very anti fasting and something else I don't do that's popular.
Who knows?
So I got lumped into all the scam sites, even though I don't ask anybody for money. It gets frustrating. So I'm not in the mood today. Not to mention that it's been a long day. I haven't been able to exercise. Didn't do a damn thing I needed to do. Anyway, go ahead, Sam.
Well, what
Maybe
did
I
you
should
weigh
drink tonight.
today?
233 flat.
Oh, you're a pound off.
Yep.
1 pound.
Yep.
That was your goal from last week.
Yep.
Is to be at 232 or less.
Yep. I'm stressing. I think the last week, yeah, since the last show, it's been
Chaos?
just a clusterfuck. Oh, to the nth degree. Now I can't even find this freaking message.
My goal
Rising.
for last week was to track everything in MyFitnessPal and to do at least 3 workouts. About that. What if I just tracked half the days? That's still improvement over 0, right?
Yeah, well, technically.
And I only managed to get in 1 or 2
Fuck it, I don't care anymore.
workouts, not 3.
Figure it out yourself. It is 7 o'clock. I'm done working.
Right? So, I only managed to get 2 workouts done this week. So my goal said I was going to track everything and do 3 workouts this week. That didn't happen.
No. Yep, I didn't do shit today.
I tracked half of my days And like I said, I only got 1, maybe 2 workouts in this week because I am lazy.
There you
I'm like, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't no excuses, no.
go. I played quite a bit of the Xbox and quite a bit of the Oculus last week. I've only played it once each this
Yeah.
week so far, and that was yesterday. Today I didn't get a chance to because I've been
Busy all day.
dealing with insanity, chaos.
I
On the upside, Rider Sanctuary is doing fucking great.
feel like it's only 1. Let's see.
I can only get one site going at a time.
Chris says, now you have a great opportunity to practice detaching from the outside triggers and practicing sticking to your habits while your blog screws with your emotions. Yeah, he's not good at that.
Nope, I obsess.
So, I mean, I guess we can jump right into our topic tonight.
Well, did I talk about it last night, or was it something else that we just talked about? How I obsess about shit.
I think you touched on it a little bit last night.
But
But you and I have talked about it a lot.
I have to figure out why something's not working. I have to know. I have to quantify everything. And when shit like this happens, there's no data. It just happens. And I can't accept that. My mind will not let me let it go. Like my website. About a half hour ago, 45 minutes ago, it did that thing again to where all the sites came to a crawl and cPanel stopped working. So I talked with Katie,
Yeah.
my tech person, and she says there's absolutely nothing wrong with that server. In fact, I use fewer resources. She thought I would use more resources because of how many sites I have connected to that one account.
Yeah.
And she thought for sure I'd be using way more than that. Like, then what the hell is going on? So
Right?
they want to move me to a different node tomorrow. I poured through the error logs. There's absolutely no reason for the website to do that.
So weird. But
Let's look at the positives. Rider Sanctuary is hitting record numbers daily. The blog is.
my video my video that I posted last night already has 180 views on it.
Nice. My views on Rider Sanctuary on the YouTube channel of growing. A lot of it is for the TechSparker stuff yet again.
Of course.
About this time of year, it does it every time. But I am now getting credit for the videos on Rider Sanctuary, so I know how to fix it.
Awesome.
I like the plugin we got for the recipes for the blog.
I'm super excited
Across
to try and
the
use that.
Me too. I was going to do my Trader Joe's recipe today. That didn't work.
No, you were too busy.
This is one of the big reasons why I try to push so hard to get everything to work right. Because I love my clients, I love my job, but I would love it if all I did all day long was blog, write my books, and make videos.
Right?
Do you know how much I would get done? But unless those things are able to pay my mortgage, yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, and now YouTube has a new thing for podcasts.
Okay.
They're trying to promote people to listen to podcasts or YouTube. So you essentially create a podcast on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
And ours, this one here, gets automatically classified as a podcast. But
Awesome.
it doesn't have the right thumbnails and stuff for the actual podcasting platform for YouTube. So I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Alrighty then.
Because I had, Crossing Colorado had a ton of options for podcasting yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Rider Sanctuary had none. Even though Rider Sanctuary has, 70 times the subscribers.
Weird.
So, yeah. I don't get it. Whatever. But it was there today, so.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I don't whatever yet.
I don't know why I can't stop yawning. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired.
So yeah, me being a stress eater, guess what I had for dinner tonight? Let's jump into the topic. I had Taco Bell. But I'm going to make sure that I at least burn more calories than I consume today, even if it's by one. So, and last time I had Taco Bell, I lost 3 pounds the next day. So we're seeing if logic dictates that
This
eating
is
Taco
Mike's
Bell should cause me to
justification
lose
for
weight.
Taco Bell.
If I don't lose weight, then we know for sure that Taco Bell is not a weight loss supplement.
I'm gonna punch you in the face if you lose weight tomorrow after eating
Yeah, right?
Taco Bell.
Watch you drop 3 pounds. Well, we're going on the Taco Bell diet. But yeah,
Doesn't
the
sound
last time I
very
had Taco
healthy.
Bell, we weren't sure if I was going to have the calories for it. Sure as shit, I lost 3 pounds the next day. And it wasn't just because Taco Bell goes right through me. I just lost 3 pounds.
Hey, bonus.
I think a
So,
lot of that was water weight, though.
hi
Hey,
KDC.
KDC, how's it going?
So, I wanted to talk about food today. And Mike's like, that sounds like a... Yeah. That's
That's going to be stuck in my head.
all day.
Nope,
Telling
I'm going
you.
to have to make a parody for it.
Uh-huh.
I'm at the studio about to head home.
Well,
Huh?
be safe.
Quit texting and driving.
Um,
I'm very anti-text and drive.
yeah. So, I wanted to talk about food because in a lot of different ways. Mike's like, in what context? And I'm like, in every context. For example, Mike is a stress eater.
Yes. Hence why I had Taco Bell.
So,
If it's not Taco Bell, it's going to be a tub of chocolate peanut butter ice cream, and I have been known to eat half a gallon in one sitting.
yeah. So Mike gets stressed out, has a bad day, is really stressed
No.
as today, and he spent 20 minutes trying to justify to me why I should go get him Taco Bell and why it was acceptable for him to have Taco Bell tonight for dinner.
Winner!
And, you know, the worst part about it is he does shit like that, and then he throws me under the bus because he's like, well, if Sam didn't keep getting me Taco Bell, and I would be doing so much better. And I'm like, no, asshole, it's you who gets Taco Bell.
Today was a bad day. I felt a lot better, though. I'm still stressed, but not as bad.
Yeah, but that's...
Taco Bell and ice cream is my comfort food.
I like ice cream.
What?
Oh, yeah, she had a lot to say about that.
Yeah.
The Taco Bell's bad.
No, she's agreeing with me. I should have more. But I did limit the Taco Bell intake because now I'm only getting the Mexican pizza and the 2 tacos, which comparatively to what I used to eat is far less. Like the $5 box,
Well, it's not
They're
$5 anymore, it's like $7, but...
fucking cheap bastards. So, but one of those boxes is ungodly for calories and carbs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stupid high. So, even though the Mexican pizza is a little bit higher than I would like, the tacos aren't actually all that bad. 170 calories, like quite a bit of protein, mostly because of the beef, but the shell is the only real bad thing in it. And the shell's only not even that much.
When we go get Taco Bell, get the 3 soft taco meal, scrape all the taco filling into a bowl, throw the tortillas away. I throw them
You
away.
should just gave them to me.
No, you don't need them. I threw them in the trash.
Could have rolled them and threw them in the fridge. Could have had
I
them tomorrow.
threw them in the trash.
You know how I feel about throwing food away.
They went in the trash. So I've
You
done the
know.
last 3 times I've done it. So anyway, I throw them in the trash and grab
Weasel.
2 of the low carb tortillas.
Also, you'll eat my low carb ones and you chuck the good ones.
I can't have those ones, and you don't need them either. You know, you don't. They're trash. I used to feed them to Penny, but we don't
Yeah.
have Penny anymore.
Should I go in the kitchen and pull them out of the trash?
Ew. Well, they're wrapped up. Actually, it wouldn't hurt anything to do that because they're wrapped up in the wrappers.
No, ain't gonna happen. So yeah, I don't eat trash. So
Right?
well, I guess you could say that
I mean,
if I eat Taco
you
Bell.
just ate Taco Bell.
Technically, I didn't eat trash. I don't know
But-
what it is with Taco Bell. I can't help myself. It's a
But-
guilty pleasure. She's a
So,
fickle mistress.
so I at least did really well with my Taco Bell intake.
Me too.
No, you didn't.
Better than I could have.
But that's what I wanted to talk about today is our relationships with food and the reason you eat certain things. So we're going to use you for an example as I was starting
Yep.
to.
Let's throw me under the bus.
You already threw yourself under the bus. I'm just backing over you. So again, like I was saying,
you're dragging down the street.
as I was saying, Michael has a tendency to stress eat. He has a bad
Yeah.
day, shit's not going his way, and
That's
all of
an
a sudden, he doesn't want to continue being good in his calories and doing what he's doing. And so he has Taco Bell, he has ice cream, and he has a lot of it. Rather than just being like, okay, well, I've had a shitty day, I'd like some Taco Bell, I'm going to have 3 tacos and not eat the shells. Which
That's
would
a
have been
waste.
better. Which
It's a
would
waste.
have been better.
I wouldn't do that.
Exactly. Mike also, part of his relationship with food, has a huge issue with throwing stuff away or not clearing his plate. There's a reason Mike had to really, really start portion controlling what he does in his life.
I think a big part of
Because-
that was how I was raised.
Yeah.
You sat at the table until everything on your plate was done.
It's a very, they've done studies now and stuff and shown that it's a very, very unhealthy way to raise children is that whole you eat what I put on your plate and you eat all of it because it develops unhealthy relationships with food. So,
No shit.
Yeah. so
How astute.
rather than being like, oh, I'm done, I don't need these 3 tortillas, I'm putting them in the trash. That stresses Mike out. You saw you heard his reaction when he heard that I threw those tortillas away.
Yeah, I don't throw food away.
And
There's starving people in China that could use that.
you want me to pull it out and send it to China?
Send
I
it
don't
to
think
them.
they want it.
Why
And-
not? They send us their trash.
But, and part of a weight loss journey is addressing and realizing those things about yourself and being able to find ways to overcome those. So, as I was saying, one of the things Mike has learned in his weight loss journey, and you can back me up or refute me if you want on this, but I think that this is true, is Mike has realized that he has to portion control everything.
Yeah.
Because he'll have this problem that if he has a bag of chips sitting next to him, he's going to finish it.
Yeah, well,
Meh, that's a bad
Not always.
example, but
yeah,
he
I'm not a
puts-
big chip fan.
yeah, if he puts too much food on his plate and he doesn't necessarily have a way to store it for tomorrow or save it for lunch or something like that, he's going to eat it. And
Yeah.
it's going to be more calories than what he needs. It's going to be. And I know a lot of us have that issue. It's one of the tips that I tell people all the time when they're like, what are your tips for starting out? One of the very first things Mike and I ever started doing was getting servings from the kitchen.
Yep, portion
So
control.
if you're going to have a bag of popcorn, some chips, something like that, you get a little dish and you take a serving, just a serving out of that. And I'm not saying I'm not going to eat more than one serving of whatever that was. That just means I have to decide if I'm going to get my lazy ass up off the couch, go back into the kitchen and get another serving. Whereas if you take a bag of popcorn, a bag of chips, a whole tub of ice cream, any of those out with you while you're sitting there watching a movie, playing on your computer, doing those things, you're more likely to finish the entire thing without even realizing that you've done it. I can't tell you how many times I've sat down with a family-sized bag of Doritos while watching a TV show, watching a movie, doing something like that, and I'm just like shoving them in my face. And next thing I know, I'm like, the bag's empty. How the fuck did that was a brand new bag. How the fuck did that happen? But so one of the very first things we ever learned how to do when we decided we were going to start losing weight was to start portioning things.
Yep. That's worked out great.
It's taught me a lot because now, as long as I'm not doing something mindless, I am capable of only eating as much as I want of something. And not, like, if we go out to dinner, it used to be I'd eat the whole plate of fries, and then I'd be like, I'm so sick, I'm so full, I shouldn't have done that. Now, I'm like, okay.
Uh-oh.
This amazing is my mom.
Right.
We'll go out to dinner if I'm on keto. Okay. If I'm on keto, French fries are not something I can have. We're having internet trouble, huh?
Yep. It
Of
seems
course
to be
we are.
working. We're good.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So, if I am not supposed to have potatoes on keto, so no French fries, anything like that. But we'll go out to dinner. We did this the other night. I don't know if you noticed. We went to Ted's Montana Grill.
Yeah.
Alyssa handed me 2 French fries. Because this is how Alyssa and I do this when I'm doing keto. All I literally want is 2 damn French fries. And I am perfectly fine eating those 2 French fries.
Why 2?
Because I need to have 2. I need to have an even number of things because I have a whole different
There's
OCD.
no OCD.
I have a whole different OCD issue that we're not even going to discuss in this topic. That's a whole other issue.
Now that I know that, I'm going to give you odd number shit.
That's just rude. But okay.
There's 3 fries.
We'll go into my little 2 issue real quick. When I go to Subway, this is something I started years ago. I will have them cut my sandwich into 4 pieces.
Yeah.
Because I will sit down and eat a whole foot-long sub because I'm just eating 2 pieces of it. At the same time, if I have them cut it into 4, I will just eat 2 of those little pieces and wrap up the rest of my sandwich for later. It's one of those stupid things that's on my mental issue. That's
I'm going
fine.
to start doing shit in thirds now. Pizzas.
That's just rude.
1/3.
Yeah, I just need to have 2.
Speaking of Subway, do you remember when I used to get a foot long and then a half, or then a 6-inch seafood?
Yeah.
And I'd eat the whole thing?
Yes, I do. Holy crap. Think of how much food that is.
There's no way in hell I could do that now.
Oh my goodness. I got an 8-inch sandwich at Quiznos, okay, the other day. And they cut it in half. And I eat the first half without a problem. And then I'm like looking at the second half going, I don't know that I can eat that. And that's not even, they have a bigger one. I think you get like 8 or 12 inches at Quiznos. And I just get the smaller one because more than that's, just breathe and work through it. Anyway, I get the smaller one because I know that the bigger sandwich would just be way more sub than I can eat. And again, the 8-inch one, I'll eat the first half and then I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I need that. So, I don't know.
I have nothing.
I am an emotional eater. That's my trigger. It's not stress. Like, I get sad or upset about anything, and I need ice cream. I need bread. I really need bread or pasta. I love mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is super my happy food. I don't know why, but that's my really hard thing. And I think by being aware of those relationships you have with food, I think it's easier, not possible. Sorry, I was reading Chris's comment. I think it's easier if you're aware of your reasoning behind doing things. Just like Mom and I were talking today, she just had to fast for a procedure she had. Mom
Mhm.
has been for the last 3 weeks completely gluten free because she's learned that she's mildly gluten intolerant and her arthritis hurts so bad if she eats gluten. Okay, so she's done really well. Well, then she fasted for a procedure she did for 2 days. I think it was a full 48 hours she had to fast.
Yeah.
And first thing Mom does, because she's super hungry, is go to Red Robin and order bun and onion ring, like a bun on her burger and onion rings and cheese sticks and like all this stuff. And she goes, I was too hungry. And I forgot that I was gluten free. I forgot, like, I just needed food. And her and I had a long discussion about that. I have said many times on this show, I make poor food choices when I'm hungry. If I
Yes, you do.
if I let myself get too hungry, the food that I am going to shove in my mouth is going to be the worst shit that I can find.
Yeah. Never go to
Always.
shopping at Walmart hungry.
Oh, man, some of the shit that I've thrown in my cart.
Yeah, when you burn through $150 for the groceries and only like 20 of it was what you went in there for.
Right?
We have a bag of chicken, junk food, everything else.
Exactly.
Bags of candy, cupcakes,
Uh-huh.
donuts. Oh, I need this chocolate ganache.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some baklava.
Right? Huh. Sounds like something I've done before. Ooh, I like baklava.
It's a quick way to melt through your bank account.
Yeah. But, I mean, I've talked about it a lot. Like, if I let myself get too hungry, I am going to eat the worst food that I can find without thinking about it. I'll regret it after the fact when I'm not starving anymore. And then I'm like Mom said, once she was done eating and not starving anymore, she's like, tomorrow's going to suck so bad. There's that like instant food regret.
Oh yeah, I get that every time I have Taco Bell. I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to pop some Pepsid,
Yep.
or I'm not sleeping tonight. Every time.
And I mean, I think a
I
very,
can already
very,
feel it actually.
I think a very, very important part of losing weight is learning about your relationship with food and learning how to adjust it and how you view food, how it's not a reward. You should never, ever use food as a reward.
Why?
Because then that's not a healthy relationship with food.
It's my reward.
Yeah, that's not okay.
When I lose, my goal is to lose 40 pounds in 12 weeks. If I hit my goal, you bet your ass that weekend I'm sitting there with a tub of peanut butter, a gallon of chocolate milk, and I'm going to be playing some Diablo.
And you think that's healthy? You think that's a healthy goal to have?
Why? Halfway through it, I'm just going to either
Puke?
throw it up or shit it out. Either way, it's going through me.
I just it's again an unhealthy way to look at food as a reward.
I've gone 3 weeks without dipping into the peanut butter. Oh yes.
No
I'm getting me some
aliens?
peanut butter.
No
Nope.
aliens? Wow.
I've been really good with the peanut butter this time around. This time around, I've been doing really well. The only 2 red days I have were the one day we went to Hoo Hot and I couldn't figure out how to track it all, and I
Yeah.
still lost weight. And I know for a fact I didn't have as many. I had
No.
fewer calories for my dinner than I had for my lunch.
Yeah.
Just because Hoo Hot is so low. It's all I have at Hoo Hot is nothing but protein and veggies. And then the other red day was when we went out to Ted's. That's only because I couldn't find the fries and onion rings and measuring all that shit out.
Yeah.
I said, fuck it. I only ate half the burger. I saved the other half the next day for lunch, which I was able to track. And all I had was the burger for lunch. It was 480 calories.
That's amazing.
And I still lost
Katie
weight. So I
says
did really good.
Smoothie King is my reward after working out. But at the same time, how many calories? how many calories is in that smoothie? It's probably way more than what you burned working out at the gym. So then
It
it was
could be worse.
counterproductive.
He could have went down to 7-Eleven and got that cinnamon roll for a reward. 4,000 calories.
And I
I
mean,
want to buy. I want to eat one just to see what it's like.
oh,
I've
they're
never
so
had a
yummy.
4,000
Oh,
calorie.
they're
cinnamon
yummy. I don't think they're worth 4,000 calories, but they're yummy.
roll.
I've eaten them. Um, I mean, and I'm not saying that I don't use food as a reward. I'm just saying that that's an unhealthy view of food.
If it's a reward, how's that an unhealthy view of food if it's a reward?
Because then you're making food. Then you're making food your goal, and the way you're concentrating on food is not.
But it's the type of food I'm making as my goal.
Yeah,
Instead
not
of
healthy
what
food.
I'm doing, but it's a healthy process. I'm not touching the peanut butter until the end.
I mean, I guess that's valid, but
Oh. Damn you and your logic.
I feel like it's awfully counterproductive for me to say, after I lose all my weight, I'm going to fucking Panera and eating as much bread as I could fucking shove in my face. Now, does that seem healthy?
If it's only the one time. No, like I've proven many times that you can like overindulge on one day.
Yeah,
As long as you don't make it a habit,
as
I
long
will
as it's
still
not
I will still lose
consistent.
weight. So I can like pig out and eat whatever the hell I want tonight. I can go to hell and gone and just eat 6,000 calories of Taco Bell.
Oh God.
I will
Ugh.
still lose weight before Wednesday.
That
That's a
seems
lot of Taco Bell.
something like that. That seems like
I don't think I could eat 6,000 calories
I
of Taco
don't.
Bell.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know
my
that I could.
my dinner tonight was only 900 and something, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so like 980 or something like that. And that's plenty. I have no inkling for snacks.
Oh. I
I'm
was gonna
good.
drink my wine tonight, and this is the third night in a row that I was gonna drink my Stella, and haven't.
I'm gonna have myself a nice Riesling tomorrow. It's supposed to be warm outside.
Awesome. So KDC says it's about the same calories I burn on a treadmill. I hit the treadmill for 20 minutes before working out, so everything balances out. Well, that's good.
There you go. Have they done any studies about whether using food as a reward increases risk of obesity?
I'm sure they have. Let me Google it. Talk for a minute. I'm Googling.
What the fuck? This is your topic. The hell am I gonna
I
talk
was at
about?
work. You can talk about your relationship with food. I've done all the talking.
We've already, yeah, you pretty much explained it all. So yeah, um,
Have a conversation.
it's a love-hate relationship. I love Taco Bell, but it hates me.
Well, okay, so this is the University of Rochester. Says using food as a reward or as punishment, however, can undermine the healthy eating habits that you're trying to teach your children. This is about kids. But giving sweets, chips, or soda as a reward often leads to children overeating foods that are higher in sugar and fat and empty calories.
That's if the kids are good, though. I've yet to meet a kid that can consistently stay good enough to become obese from eating snacks because of the reward.
There's actually quite a few studies. It typically tends to revolve around using rewards or punishment for children, but there's actually quite a few
For the
studies
children.
out there about how you shouldn't do it.
Studies or blog posts?
No, studies.
Let's say,
University
click
of
into the
Nebraska.
studies. Click into the studies,
National.
make sure they're valid. You can't trust what's written on a blog.
I know. National Health Institutes of Health.gov.
I use National Institutes of Health all the time.
University of Nebraska in Lincoln. That's a .edu.
But that's in Nebraska.
That's a blog.
What do they get for rewards? Corn? Sorry.
You're awful.
We'll go move to
Oh,
Idaho. They give you
My
things.
Fitness Pal has a blog about Ask a Dietitian. about using food
Yeah, but
as rewards.
I have come across some dietitians that were out of
Oh,
their
me too.
goddamn mind.
University of New Hampshire.
Yeah, it's New Hampshire.
It talks about how it builds an unhealthy relationship with food. Almost all of them.
Is that a blog post or is that a study?
No, they're the studies. I just read you who did the studies.
Cite your work.
I did. I just cited it. Michigan State University.
How about we go for an accredited college? I'm sure they are.
Children's Mercy Hospital.
Anything from Berkeley? Berkeley's more science, though, huh?
Yeah.
Harvard. There we go. Does Harvard has one?
National
Harvard does
Eating Disorders.
Harvard does a lot of health studies.
Yeah.
In fact, I pulled a lot of my website content from Harvard University.
Yeah. NationalEatingDisorders.org.
So you can read off every website you come across?
Well, you wanted me to cite my sources.
Bottom line is that I don't give a shit. I'm still going to do it.
Okay.
That's for children. I'm almost dead, so.
And you have an unhealthy relationship with food.
It's not like it's some kind of aggressive ex. She's not smacking me up the side of the face with a Taco Bell wrapper.
What?
I don't know. I just went off on a tangent. It's
okay.
I'm always drink smoothies. See? I can drink smoothies too. I can just throw all the Taco Bell in a blender and throw some milk in there.
Ew, I thought we talked about that last week with steak. That'd be super gross. Super gross.
A1 smoothie.
You know, it's so funny because we did talk about that last week when you were joking about it. In the break room yesterday, one of my kind of sort of friends, Jeanette, was like, oh yeah, I would totally she's getting ready to have mouth surgery, so she can't chew.
Yeah,
she's like, I totally put steak in there, some mashed potatoes, use some A1 as a freaking liquid. I was like, oh my goodness, that was exactly what Mike said.
Huh? See?
No, that'd be so gross. Ew.
How do you know? You haven't even tried it.
I can't. The flavor probably
steak.
wouldn't be bad. It would just be
The
knowing
texture.
what it was and the texture. I could not. Nope.
Blended meat.
No, I'm okay.
I don't
I'm
know.
good.
I'm telling you. Unless you don't knock until you try it.
I'm good. I don't need to try it.
Pussy. I'm gonna make one now.
I was gonna say next time I buy a steak, I will put one in the blender.
Oh, we
for
got
you.
a bunch of pork in there. Let's make a pork smoothie.
Ew.
Just saying this.
No.
Throw some barbecue sauce in there, a little bit of water,
No.
some pork shoulder.
No.
Why, it'd make a great YouTube video.
Probably.
We're trying a pork smoothie. I think I just like the name of it.
Yeah. One of the other things I wanted to talk about when I was thinking of this topic is what are some of the recipes that you have found that you probably would have never tried since both of us started doing this weight loss and stuff?
Anything with cauliflower.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I hated cauliflower with a passion. I
But-
still can't do straight cooked cauliflower.
No.
I can't. No, I can't stand most cooked vegetables, but I will eat most of them raw.
Yep.
Like, I love raw spinach. I love raw peas. I grow peas. I have snow peas in the yard every year. Raw broccoli with ranch dipping sauce. Okay, yeah. I'll eat raw broccoli, but you
Yeah.
cook that shit, and it makes me nauseous. I
Yeah.
can't
The first
stand
time
the smell
I
of
ever
cooked
had
broccoli.
Mike try the when I made the rice cauliflower. And you were like, I don't eat cauliflower. No. And I was like, I promise it doesn't taste like cauliflower. You gotta try this. It was when I made the chicken fried rice.
Yep.
With it. And Mike's like, Mike's like, no, not. And I'm like, just take a fucking bite. And it was good.
Yeah.
Mike likes it. I make it when I make
I
it.
ate all your cauliflower rice bowls that were
Yeah.
from Costco.
Yeah, and he loves the cauliflower crust pizza that he gets from Costco,
Mobs.
which is
I
love
the one I
the
get from
mod.
Costco.
Yeah, I was
the
thinking
Costco one.
I love mod pizza. I had that the other day. It was so good.
Which is funny because they put zucchini on that pizza from Costco.
Yeah.
And I don't like zucchini either.
That's funny.
So, but I don't taste the zucchini taste when I'm eating the pizza.
Oh, the broccoli slaw spaghetti stuff I made.
Oh yeah, I thought that was gonna be gross too. Is that the stuff where I was disappointed that I didn't?
Yeah, that you didn't have it. Because I told you
I had chicken instead.
Yep.
Like, oh, I would much rather have this.
It was super good.
Yeah.
One of the
There's
things.
been a lot of things that you've made on keto that I really like. I eat that pizza once a month.
Yeah.
Which one, the mods or the ones from Costco? 'Cause I love the ones from Costco. And I will carve it up properly in portion sizes too.
I want to make what I made for dinner last night again, and I want you to try it this next time. It is kind of high in calories because I didn't realize that fathead dough is pretty high in calories. But
that way you might as well. Well, it's like, oh, and somebody left us a message on the blog.
Yeah.
About a way to try to polish up the palmini mashed. I think we need to give it a shot. Do another taste test video.
I don't know. I'm scared. I don't want to.
I don't either. We don't have any more of that, do we?
No, we only had the two.
And they only come in 2-packs, huh?
Uh-huh.
Ew, so we have to eat 2 of it?
Yeah. Right? Yeah, Shadow had a lot to say on that topic.
It's like I said before with the palmini, is that with all the junk that you put in it that last time.
I know.
We might as well just have potatoes.
Right? Because I had to put the bacon bits and the sour cream and the cheese and everything, and it still was barely palatable.
At that time, at that point, you might as well just have potatoes.
Yeah.
Casey says it's good, but I tend to eat the whole pizza in one sitting and feel bloated afterwards. Well, I bust out my cutter. I cut out, I have the 1/4 of the pizza, which is a serving, 310 calories.
Yep.
And then I put the rest of it in either Ziploc baggies, so I can just throw those in the microwave the next day, or in Tupperware dish where I can pull 2 out at a time.
Yep.
I'm really good when it comes to portioning my food out.
Yeah,
good
you were super good about it.
It's days like this where things just fall apart. And they happen more frequently than they should.
Right?
Like, I keep thinking I would so love like the house with the white picket fence around it, sunshiny days, green grass, a dog in the yard.
You're not cut out for that lifestyle. It's not for you.
No. Instead, when people ask me how my day's going, I have one GIF on Twitter that I use a lot. It's a chaos GIF. I'll have to show it to you.
Yeah.
But it's exactly how
my
days go every day.
My favorite one that I use a lot, if people ask, is the one that the dumpster's on fire floating down the river.
I use that one a lot too. It's
my favorite.
Fire.
I actually have a patch on my work backpack that is a dumpster on fire.
Oh yeah, you do.
And people, they'll be like, "Oh my goodness, is that a dumpster on fire?" I'm like, "That's my life."
That's a dumpster fire.
It is. But anyway, so I was.
People went for a tire fire.
Right. I was talking about what I made last night for dinner. So
Just
I made.
when you thought it was safe to go back to the palmini aisle.
Right. I made some fathead dough and I put some hamburger and some mushroom and some cheese and rolled it up in this like cheeseburger pinwheel and baked it, and it was so good. And even today, taking it for lunch, it was still awesome. Now the whole thing is something like 670 calories. Let me look.
That's way higher than I normally eat.
Hold on, let me look at it.
God, even my fish and fries isn't that high.
Well, okay, so fathead dough is made with 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, an egg, some almond flour.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's the cheese alone. 2 cups?
Now it makes 4 servings.
How many servings did you break that into?
4. I broke it into 4.
Yeah. All right.
So for dinner...
each serving is 600 calories?
Each serving is 404 calories.
You just said 6.
I thought the whole pinwheel thing was 6, but I lied. I'm looking at what my dinner was last night, and it was 707 calories.
That's still higher than I normally have. KDC says, I forget I have peanut butter in my pantry, and it's probably for the best. I can eat it all that... I
can
can
eat it
eat it
all.
all day without control.
Yeah, Mike does too. He'll buy the girls
Yeah.
peanut butter because he ate it all, and then sit down and eat the new jar, and then he'll tell the girls, "I'm not."
I won't say it was
saying-
aliens, but it was
aliens. Yeah, that's what he tells them. So then Annika will go to make herself a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and she'll come out and be like, "It was aliens."
The aliens again.
Yep.
But I haven't touched the peanut butter in the last 3 weeks.
You've done really good. That's awesome.
Yes, I have. That's because I'm in it to win it. Damn it! Just today wasn't
Today
wasn't
not
a
the
day. Nope. And and that's fine, because I know that I will bounce back tomorrow. I'm not going to be too down on myself today, because I'm too stressed out to really think about being down on myself.
Right?
But
Yeah.
it happens.
That's an issue that Mike and I have, is when really, really sad things happen, people or animals die, we buy ice cream.
Yeah, but that's kind of, you can't really, like,
No, but that's setting a bad, it's our bad habit.
no, it's a comfort food.
That's exactly it. But so a person or an animal dies, Mike and I go to Cold Stone.
Could be worse. I could be hitting up freaking fentanyl or
I know.
downing a bottle of vodka, which I've done before. And
Yeah. But that is mine and Mike's drug of choice
ice
for
cream.
very sad events, is we go to Cold Stone and have ice cream.
Yeah.
Because that's how I react to things make me really sad. I'm like, I just need some fucking ice cream. And the sad thing is no matter how supportive Mike and I try and be of each other, the second one of us goes, I just need some ice cream, the other one's like, yeah, let's do
Yep,
it.
We enable each other. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why we really shouldn't be a couple.
Right? That's why it didn't.
There is no yin and yang. It's yang and yang.
Right?
There's no counterbalance there.
No. It's so easy for us to talk each other into doing things. Because one of us will be
No
like,
willpower.
so
Cold Stone employees basically know you guys by name. Damn near.
for a while it was pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
I've had, since 2019, it's been a very rough go of
Right.
everything.
Of life.
Yeah. Eating chocolate makes you happy. Yes, there's actually a few studies that I think I quoted on the blog at one point.
I think so.
How chocolate affects the brains and why people use it as a happy food
But
because of the way it affects your hormones.
the darker the chocolate, the better it affects you. People just don't like the bitterness of dark chocolate.
I love dark chocolate.
I
I love
have.
milk chocolate, but I am content with sitting here with a big bag of dark chocolate Hershey's and a big tub of peanut butter.
Right. I used
will
to
eat that shit all day.
hate dark chocolate, but as I've gotten older, I really actually like dark chocolate a lot.
So take Easter rabbit for example. I love the milk chocolate 1 pound Easter rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm able to eat them without the dog eating it.
I don't get them for
For
you
like
though anymore.
what, 4 or 5 years? Yeah, 4 or 5 years. I had a dog, Bandit, who every year ate my 1 pound chocolate rabbit.
Every year,
Every year, no matter where I put it,
he'd
He'd
find
get
it and get it.
and eat the whole thing.
I think
so
only
for the longest
two.
time, I never got to eat my rabbit.
I think only 2 of those years you even got a piece of the rabbit.
Yeah, I think I got its ears one year,
Yeah,
and he finished it off.
and he's like, "I got you."
I do miss that dog.
Katie C says, Cold Stone employees, another rough day, Michael?
Pour
Oh,
me a
please.
double.
Right? Oh, please. He's only ever gotten into that Cold Stone like 3 times. They know me.
Oh, walk into it? Yeah. Yeah, they know Sam. Sam's my go-to. She's gopher. That's
Yeah.
Go get this.
That's Mike tonight.
I'll buy if you fly.
Uh-huh. He's like, hey, go pick up Taco Bell while I'm setting up the podcast stuff. Okay. But
I love dark chocolate. So do I. Dark chocolate is good.
yeah.
It's good, it's good, it's good. I liked, I don't know what company made it. I can't remember their name. But they made the dark chocolate anise.
We only
Chocolate
found
bars.
it the one time.
Oh, and I love them so much.
I need to make you some more.
And you actually did a real good job when you made those anise chocolate bars for me.
Yeah. That's what I just said. I need to make you some more.
I love anise. I love, essentially it's black
Black
licorice.
licorice.
Like, I love sambuca. I love anise. So, yeah. So did we go over your topic
I think so.
thorough enough?
I think so.
Yeah,
I feel like
I had nothing when you brought it up.
I
I
thought
wanna
about
talk
it
about
most of the
food.
day.
Let's talk about food, baby.
I know that's telling you. I mean, I thought about it all day from the time I brought it up to myself that I just wanted to talk about the relationships people have with food. And there's very few people in this world who have a healthy relationship with food. I mean, think about young girls who are anorexic because they don't understand what they're putting in their body, and they think that just by not eating or
Oh
nuts.
yeah, that's something I can go on a rant about is influencers on Instagram.
Oh, jeez.
I keep seeing advertisements from V Shred on YouTube.
Oh,
about
me
his
too.
Being anti-cardio, and I just. Oh.
Oh, me too.
Ugh. For Creator Clash 3, I would so box V Shred.
Right? Let's see. Taco Bell soft tacos is only 300 calories, I think. You can eat 2 soft tacos and still consume less calories than a cheeseburger from Wendy's.
Well, the crunchy tacos from Taco Bell's are 170 calories each.
Yeah.
So probably the soft tacos. That's probably about right. But the tortilla shell, the tortilla themselves are more than the shell.
Chris says, so what does a healthy relationship with food look like? Asking for a friend.
Well-
If I had a healthy relationship with food, I probably wouldn't look like I do.
But I love my Taco Bell.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, I can tell you what's not
I
healthy
get really
about
grotesque
my
and grab a
relationship.
taco and eat it out on.
No, let's not.
Show you my tongue moves.
Anyway, I can
And I haven't been drinking.
I can tell you what a bunch of unhealthy ways that relationships with food, but I couldn't tell you what a healthy relationship with food would be. I think
Probably
be
something
not
where you're not-
obsessing about
Yeah.
different types of food and where you're eating when you're hungry and not
See,
a
and
ton.
I normally don't. Like when I eat throughout the day, and I'm actually not. I'm hyper stressed today, so there's a big difference. But like normally, I will have my breakfast. I'll have a snack in between, like a Kirkland, the nut and cheese snacks I get from Costco. Then I'll have a 300 calorie lunch, and then I'll probably have another nut snack or something else. And then my dinner's usually between 300 and 400 calories. So I do really well. I
Yeah.
don't think about it. I don't stress about it. So I think that's a healthy way to look at it. I do like the taste of certain foods. I love my Trader Joe's Chinese anything.
Right?
My Kung Pao chicken. Oh, love Kung Pao chicken. But I will portion it out and have the one serving, and I'm good.
Yeah.
And when I'm playing games or when I'm live streaming, you'll never see me eat on camera. That's a way that I avoid eating and snacking. Like if I'm playing Diablo or something, I don't even think about food at all.
Right? It's when you're watching stuff.
It's when I'm wound, yeah, like when I'm sitting there binge watching something like Home Improvement or whatever, and I know I have access to like popcorn, canned Easter candy and shit like that. Then I wind up binging on food as well as the show. But if I keep my mind occupied outside of just sitting there doing nothing, then usually do pretty well. And yes, I will get excited about having an entire. I'm not going to get one of the Costco sized peanut butters. I'll get one of the smaller ones, which I still don't think I could be able to finish in one day. I don't know. That I'll have to see. So I can wipe out some ice cream. So
I'm not sure if I like what this one says, but I think I have a better answer here. So this one says, I Googled, what is a healthy relationship with food? Having a healthy relationship with food means stop looking at food as a reward for exercise. It means making conscious efforts to put healthy and nutritious food into your body and start noticing all the things you can eat instead of the things you shouldn't. So I'm not sure I agree with all of that, but definitely I think having a healthy relationship with food means you stop focusing on the things that you shouldn't have. Maybe. What do you think about that? Like, you think? Maybe if you stop looking at food as being good or bad, and just look at.
I don't really see, like we did that show about
good versus bad food.
Yeah, and I don't see food as having an emotional connection like that. Like there is no good or bad foods. There's just food. There's good and bad choices.
Yeah.
But I don't get sucked into all that nonsense. Like I know that if I want to continue losing weight, then I can't have all the junk I used to eat when I was 300 pounds. I know that I have to keep my carbs below 200 every day, which is still kind of high.
Yeah.
But
see, right now,
so
I do not
make better choices.
I do not have a healthy relationship with food because I obsess about the things that I know that I shouldn't have.
Oh, see, and I don't obsess about it at all. The only thing I obsess about is peanut butter. But like I said, I'm perfectly fine. Like I don't sit here and like Jones for my peanut butter every day. Like I got to lose the weight so I can have my peanut butter sitting in the corner rocking back and forth. No, I'm gonna have some peanut butter when I'm done with this thing. But after that, I'm just gonna go back to what I normally do.
A huge reason I don't have such a really healthy relationship with food right now is because my choice of diet and what I'm doing. Because I really like bread and pasta and stuff like that. But my body does not really like breads and pastas and stuff like that. I've learned through trial and error that I lose weight a lot quicker and a lot better, and I feel a lot better if I'm not eating those kinds of foods. But I do really like those kinds of food.
Yeah.
So. Okay, let me get out my pen. Nia wasn't here, so I couldn't ask her about her goal for this week.
Yeah.
I lost my pencil again. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, the girl into dating is now 90 pounds. She's really happy about gaining weight. 90 pounds.
That's awesome.
That's
awesome.
God, I would destroy that little thing.
We already had this discussion. Moving on.
But but was Chris here when I talked about it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do a repeat. When I visit her this weekend, I'm gonna take her out to eat, fill her up. God, I'm 12, and make her even more happy. I so want to say it.
I know you
Challenge. Try watching Food Network without snacking or eating food.
I can't. I watch Food Network all the time and don't feel like I need to eat stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael, what is your goal for this week?
We're aiming for under 230. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Today was an exceptionally bad day, but I'm gonna get back into it tomorrow.
So less than 230. So you're giving yourself 3 pounds in a
Yep.
week.
More than.
Okay.
I would say 5, but every time I say that, I don't do it.
You don't do it.
If I do like 2 protein days in a row, I would.
Yeah. Any other
think I
goals
have
for
one.
this week? Just gonna be under 230?
I gotta go to the gym tomorrow. I'm still working on trying to burn more calories this week than I did last. I need to start getting steps. I haven't hit my step goal at all since this started.
Wow.
And today I got 1,638 steps.
Holy crap. So
I'm
you're
telling you, I've been tethered to this desk since I got up this morning. It's been a shitstorm. I am just
so
done.
you want to burn more calories than you did last week, is that what you said?
KDC says Michael and I laughed at the same thing. I guess we're both
Mhm.
12.
Yeah.
Gonna slip her a cannoli. The cream filling.
Okay. What is my goal for this week? I need to have one that I can accomplish because I haven't hit a single goal. I want to track at least 4 of my 7 days.
In MyFitnessPal?
Yes.
I don't understand how you're not able to do that. Like I can.
I forget
It's
to
like
track
from
it.
the 2 crappy ones, but
I forget to track.
you track it while you're eating.
I forget.
Like before I even open my mouth, I will put it into MyFitnessPal.
It's not a habit that I've developed. I'm trying to work on it.
Of course, I've been doing it since 2014. So
Yeah.
it's second nature to me.
So I'd like to track at least 4 of my 7 days, and I'd like to hit my step goal at least 3 days this week.
Cool. I don't know if I'll be able to hit 70,000 steps before the end of the week like I should. I might be able to. With it getting warmer outside. If you like bread, Sam, and then you can try the substituting it for low-calorie wraps from Costco.
I can't have the low-calorie wraps. I have to have the low-carb ones, and they're harder to find. But I do have some low-carb bread that I found that's actually really yummy, so I use it to make
And I like the Net Zero ones. That
the wraps. I love those. Yeah,
those
that's
little
what I
ones
ate
that I
tonight.
have up there.
That's what I ate
ones I have up
tonight.
there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like those a lot. In fact, I like using those as a dip when I use when I have my lasagna Progresso soup or the chili mac, the Campbell's chili mac.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a great dipping thing. And they're only like 20 calories a piece.
Yeah, they're not very much. Like I said, that's what I
See,
when I
you
throw
know
away my
what?
other
Now that I
turkeys.
brought that up, I would have so rather have had that for dinner than Taco Bell, and it would have been half the calories.
Uh-huh.
Just going up
I
to Walmart
offered
and
to
getting
cook
some
you.
chili mac.
I offered to cook you chicken fried
No,
rice too.
That's not what I wanted.
I know, but I'm saying
Chili
offered.
mac with a tortilla or the lasagna from Progresso with the tortillas, which would be even lower.
Yeah.
I love that. That's what, you know what? I should have had that instead of Taco Bell. So from now on, how about this? From now on, anytime I bring up Taco Bell, we just go to Walmart and get like Progresso soup.
Okay.
I lost 40 pounds in Progresso soup.
I know you did. Anybody else got anything else to add tonight before we wrap up? It is 8:05.
8:05. Oh, any questions, comments, concerns? You gonna do your outro?
I'm gonna fuck it up. I fuck it up every time. Here I go. Everybody ready?
Is it just me, or was today's show was a shit show?
I think it was less of a shit show than the last
normally
two.
is.
So hey, I think we're doing good.
All right.
If you like our podcast, you can catch us live on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Mountain Time on YouTube at Crossing Colorado. Mike posts the to not Anchor, it's not Anchor anymore, Spotify
Nope, Spotify.
on Wednesday mornings, Wednesday day.
Wednesdays. I try to get it in the morning. Sometimes YouTube tells me I can't download the file though.
And
So I have
you
to
can
wait.
he also puts it on crossingcolorado.com on Thursdays. But if you'd like to catch
There's a
us
blog
live,
post.
we're Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard. Did I get it?
Mr. Skinner.
Fuck off.
It's all for the greater good.
The greater good. Did I do it without fucking it up?
Yeah, you said the same thing twice, but yeah.
Okay, so I did fuck it up. That's what I do. Anything else to add?
We're done.
We're done. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
You are now watching Mad TV.
Pretty
And
fucking much.
we'll be back next Tuesday on Crossing Colorado. I will be on Rider Sanctuary on Mondays.
Yep.
So, don't forget that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you
Next week.
next time. And where's my... There we go.